What up, family? What up, my family? What up, my family? It's your boy Vacay. I'm back once again. It's Vacay Saturday. It's that Vacay Saturday. Here I am, yo, once again. Back in the building. You know what it is. It's the Vacay Saturdays. What's good, family? It's your man, it's your boy, it's that dude, it's your guy, it's your homie, it's that guy, VACAY-JayTV. I'm back once again, family. Welcome to Vacay Saturday. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done Vacay Saturdays. I'm in the middle of doing some things. I got a little bit of time. I said, let me come to my people, man, and talk to my people real quick on this wonderful Saturday, Vacay Saturdays. It's your man Vacay. I'm back in the building. It's the Vacay Saturday. I like this one. What's up, family? What's up? What's up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy VACAY-J. Man, I can't even speak. Happy Saturday to you and yours. It is a beautiful 92 degrees out here in Vegas, family. What's good with you? What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing? What's going on today? Thank you for stopping by. Look, it's a nice day over here. I don't know what it is. Shout out where you know, if you just came through, shout out where you are coming through from. What city and state are you coming through from? Support Game is in the building. Just bring the modern power shows back, man. If I had that power support game in 2026, I'd do it, fam. You know, for you, for me, for everybody. I would do it just for y'all, man. Just for y'all. Let me know where you chiming in from, what city and state. All right, your follower from Syria. Happy day, Syria. And that's Mulhem. Hey, Mulhem. I hope I'm saying it right. Shout out to you in Syria. Hello from the United States of America by way of the West Coast, Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome, VACAY-JayTV. We are international, family. Thank you for joining us here on VACAY-Jay Saturdays, family. I don't know. Is it Saturday there? Is it still Saturday? Is it nighttime? What time is it? Everybody log in. What up, DeMarcus Vaughn? Welcome to VACAY-Jay Saturdays. Vacay Saturdays. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I said I got a few minutes. Let me holler at my people. Hello, Stuart, Alexander. What's up? What's going on? Queen is in the building. Hola, Queen. Hola, Queen. What up, Lori Lopez is in the building. Hey. Buenos dias, if you speak Spanish. DeMarcus Vaughn is in the building. He said, what you think about She the People? Oh, man, we could talk about it, man. I'm going to tell you in a minute. I'm definitely going to tell you. Stuart Alexander says, 21:30 p.m. here. Woo. Night about to begin. What's up, boss? What's going on, Stuart? Where you at, Stuart? Man, 21:30. What is that? Is that 21, 22, is that 9? Oh, is that 11:30? No, that's not 11:30. I don't know what I don't do military time. You know what I'm saying? It is 21:30. So that means it's 1:30 p.m. your time, but where are you located? Okay. Lori Lopez says, I speak English and Spanish. Ah, you speak Spanglish? You speak Spanglish, man. So do my people. So do me. I speak a little bit of un poquito. Lori Lopez, thank you for coming through with your boy. Shout out to all my Hispanic familia. I love y'all, man. I love my black and brown and green and yellow people and everybody. I love everybody. Stuart is in Scotland. Yep, you're right. First guest, 9:30. Oh, I was right. Okay. It's been a long time since I've been, doing military time and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Lori Lopez, okay, clock it. What's good? Happy Saturday to everybody. Sunday if you on the other side of the world. You live in Houston. Houston, yeah. One of my sisters actually is moving out of Houston. Moving out of Houston. Let me know I sound good. Let me know I'm good. Let me know I'm good. VACAY-JayTV, Vacay Saturdays. Thank you for coming through. Hit the like button, please, wherever you are in the world. Hit the like button for your boy, VACAY-Jay. I appreciate it. What's going on? It's Modelo time? Really? Thank you for hitting the like button. Tap the screen if you are on your phone. Please tap the screen for the likes. Tap the screen for the likes. I appreciate it. Tap the screen if you're on your phone. Oh man, I heard in the summer it's gonna be hot in Houston. Man, shoot, it's definitely gonna be hot in Houston. Shoot, it's blazing out here in Vegas. June, July, and August are the craziest months. I call it the months from hell. You see all that fire behind my name, VACAY-Jay? That's what it's like in Vegas, is the months from hell. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? Vegas. Have you ever been to Vegas? If you've been to Vegas, if you haven't been to Vegas, come through to Vegas. We welcome you. Welcome everybody worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Including Canada. Come to Vegas, hang out with us, spend some money with us, make some money. You know, if you gamble, go ahead and gamble, do your thing, have fun. Oh, you live in Vegas. Yeah, I always wanted to go. Yeah, definitely. Look, you gotta come. Lori, you gotta come. Vegas is fun. It's a lot to do. You know, connect with a local like me so you won't spend all your money on the strip, because yes, it's expensive on the strip, but off strip is the best way to go for food and fun. Absolutely. Make sure you connect. If you come, hit me up, VACAY-JayTV on IG, Instagram. Hit me up, say, yo, I'm here. Vacay, I'm here in Vegas. What is it to do? What do I need to do? You know, but welcome to Vacay Saturdays, family, worldwide, wide. Please let me know where you're chiming in from. Your dad lives in Virginia. Okay. I got some family out there in Virginia. Hopewell, Alexandria, what was it? Mena? I forgot that, man. It's MAN something. I got family all over the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Yep. Yes. Ah, man, it's great to be here. Great to be here. Thank you. Welcome to Vacay Saturdays. Hit the like button, fam. Tap the screen if you're on your phone for the likes. Yeah, man. So look, it's Vacay Saturdays. My guy, DeMarcus Vaughn, who is a super supporter of my channel, asked me what I thought about this show. Now, there's a show that just came out, Tyler Perry on Netflix, called She the People, okay? And he asked me, what do I think about it? What's going on? I see everybody coming in the door, just joking. Okay, appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. All right. I see you. Hello. Definitely hit that like button, fam. Thank you for coming through. You can hear me loud and clear, right? You can hear me loud and clear? Yeah, so She the People. I saw it. I saw all 8 episodes. And I thought it was all right. I thought it was okay. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of, like, to me, it felt like a lot of improv jokes were going on. If you haven't seen She the People, check out Netflix. It's a Tyler Perry 8-episode series that just came out. He just came out with part 1. And I thought it was okay. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, this is great. I thought it was okay. You know, she was a little green. This is about a young lady who is a divorced mom. She got 2 kids, and she was running for lieutenant governor in the state of Mississippi, which is known for, you know, for a lot of things. Let's just say that. If you know about Mississippi, let's just say they don't really, some of them, I'm not saying the whole state, but some areas, they don't really fare to black or brown people. But she was running for lieutenant governor because she wanted to make a difference. And it looked like she was going to lose until her, daughter wanted to sneak around. She was supposed to be with her father. The daughter messed around, went to a party. She went to the party to get the daughter. Her boyfriend tried to step up, and she punched the boyfriend in the nose, and it went viral. And these people went out and voted for her because they wanted a mother and a woman who stands up for her family and stands up for the people, and they voted her in office. And she was super green She didn't see the signs that, you know, Mississippi used to be one of those racist states, you know what I'm saying? And kind of the politics in it was kind of, you know, along those lines still, you know, like do what you're told. And the lieutenant governor position was supposed to be, and I'm not trying to spoil it for you, I'm just trying to give you the premise and the backdrop. You can watch it if you want to. And the lieutenant governor was just kind of like a figurehead, right? And they just wanted her to just kind of smile and do what they tell her to do. Well, she found out through doing some research, she had more power to actually make a difference. And then we see the rest. So check it out. What do you think about it? Y'all let me know. Okay. You have to check the show out, right? Support gaming. Yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. Like I said, it was all right. I said it was okay. She the people, you know what I'm saying? It was all right. It was all right. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it was trash. I'm not gonna say that because it wasn't trash. You know what I'm saying? I was laughing at certain parts, and you know, it was okay. It was okay. It was okay. Let me see what you said. Support Gamer said, now that we get in the origins, next, is there any point of Tariq and Braden at this point? LOL, ain't 50 trying to remake them into Ghost and Tommy 2.0. Well, I think, my bad. I just ate some Panda Express. You know, that's, if y'all want to give me some food, Panda Express is my favorite, okay? But I know that, I guess those answers, Support Gaming 2026, I think those answers will be in season 3 of Force, right? Season 3 of Force is going to let us know what they're really trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I saw a post where they showed Tariq, well, Michael Rainey and Giovanni, who play Tariq and Braden. He's like, yeah, 50 told us to go in the gym because there's a spinoff. So there might be another spinoff happening. So, you know, we'll see, because now that Tariq is on top, what's the aftermath of that? Because you watch the channel, fam. You watch my channel. You know I was not too happy about this whole ending of Ghost and the way that they did it. They left mad holes on there. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't too happy about it. So they got to answer my question through Force, or they got to answer my question through a spinoff. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So yeah, fam. She the People, check it out. Tyler Perry, She the People on Netflix. It's worldwide. So if you watch Netflix, you already know. Support Gaming says book 2 was rushed. Yep, because it wasn't supposed to end. Exactly. And I remember that conversation, bro, about how, yeah, you know, Mary's getting $1 million an episode, and after 4 seasons, everybody's pay is supposed to go up. So they was like, we can't afford it. So they had to end it. And I'm just like, you could have just ended Monet and kept going. But no, you wanted to end Ghost, so then you could transition and get a crazy dope ending for Force, because you already know in the community, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Power Book for Force seems to be at the bottom of the list for some people. For some, I'm not gonna say all, but for some people, Power Book for Force seems to be like the bottom of the spinoffs. You know, for me, Raising Cain is number 1, Ghost is number 2, and Force is number 3. Force is like the last, you know what I'm saying? It's the last one, and I think it was because, and no disrespect to the writers, nobody, because I do like Force. I think it's because that first season was just a little bit too slow. And yeah, we had to build a world, right? A brand new world of Force, Tommy being in Chicago, but it was just taking so long, and it was going so slow, and it was like creeping along, and not a lot of people like that first season of Force. You know what I'm saying? So Force felt forced. Force felt a little forced. You know what I'm saying? Like it was being forced on us. Like, you know, Tommy, you love Tommy. Tommy gonna be the same Tommy, except he's gonna be in a different place. And now we gotta get to know all these new ops and all these new people. And it's like, bruh, I love Liliana. Love Liliana. You know what I'm saying? You said she was trashing for us. I love Liliana. You know what I'm saying? I love Liliana. What you talking about? Let me see. P. Bronson in the building. What's good? P. Bronson says the worst ending to a series in Tyler Perry. They have nuts, no explanation in some of the unaliving. Which one you talking about? You talking about She the People? Which one you talking about, P. Bronson? He says the worst ending to a series is the worst ending in a series is Tyler Perry. They have okay, no explanation. Okay, got you. I got you. I understand. DeMarcus says Liliana, no, she wasn't, bro. I'm gonna say don't disrespect the dead, man. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I got some people they riding for Liliana. What you talking about? Yeah, the Dalia plot was dumb. You know, they had to throw something in there, right? Had to throw something in there. And I gotta agree. It's like you could have had something regular, something hard and regular, you know what I'm saying? Like the cocaine or whatever, but they had to put a special twist on it with a scientist. It only could be made with a certain formula. Like it was so like, I don't know what the word is, man. It was just so much like added to it to make it more interesting. That's what it was. It's like, all right, we can't just do regular stuff because they did regular stuff in OG Power. So what do we do? How about we create this rare thing that's gonna just, as soon as it hits you, it's gonna be, let's call it Dalia. Okay, let's call it Dalia. You know what I mean? So like again, I'm not trying to disrespect Gary Lennon or even Joe Sikora, because you know I like Tommy, I like the character, and I like some of the characters on the show, but it's just, yo, it was wild. It was wild. The Dalia, right? Pete Bronson says Horse was more unbelievable. You're not John Wick. Okay. Liliana was the reason why JP got kidnapped. Okay, so now you're bringing up Force, and I'm trying to remember, because you know we just finished with Raising Kanan, and you know we just finished with Ghost, and you know I just finished Tyler Perry's Ruthless. So I'm trying to remember, is she the reason why JP was kidnapped? I don't know. Tommy got too much plot armor. Yep. How many times we gonna see this man escape unalivement, driving the same smelly Mustang? How you know it's smelly? yo, support game. How you know it's smelly, fam? And the whole new city should have used an alias. Yeah, I do agree with that, man. Like, I think it would have been more interesting if he was like, yeah, you know, my name is John. Not John Wick, but my name is John. Or my name is whatever. You know what I'm saying? My name is James. My name is James St. Egan. You know what I'm saying? Something different. So people be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And then nobody would know, right? But they was trying to establish Tommy, and maybe they didn't want to get us confused or get new people, not the OG. We the OG, we watched the OG. We basically grew up with Tommy, right? Power, 6 years, right? 6 seasons. Like we know who Tommy is, but for like new people watching, they be like, why is he calling himself Jamie when his name is Tommy? I'm confused. You know, they would have confused all the new people that don't really watch the way we watch. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they were just trying to keep it simple, but like, do y'all even remember the family that he was fighting against and fighting for? And what's their name? Y'all remember? What's the name of the family in Force that got, the father got unalive, the brother's a snitch, and the sister is now locked up and she got shanked in what was their name? Y'all remember? DeMarcus, don't say nothing. Cause I know you remember. But dude, does anybody else remember the name of the family? Okay? And if you don't, I can understand, because it's not. I said, DeMarcus, don't say nothing. I said, DeMarcus, don't say nothing. I knew you know. I know you know, bro. Of course, the Flins, of course. Of course the Flins, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Like I I could tell you, family, that this third season of Force better be the most fire season. All right. Was better. Season 2 was better than season 1 of Force, right? So season 3 got to be on fire. I better see Tariq. I better see something that's going to tell me that Kane is either okay or he got unalive or not. You know, I better see Effie. I better see Braden. They better wrap up these freaking holes that they left in Ghost, man, because it pissed me off, man. It really did piss me off. And I don't know what's going on with the endings of these books. Like, I mean, we only got 3, right? We only got 3 spinoffs, right? Right? We only got 3. You know, Ghost was like, mad holes. I'm Ghost. Yeah, I'm like a ghost, right? And then we just got this one with Raising Kanan, which I'm not that mad about. I'm not that mad about the Raising Kanan ending. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what they're trying to do as far as Rock. I know what they're doing. They finally introduced us to Breeze. So we got a whole season to kind of like go into it, right? Sport came in. Okay, let me see. DeMarcus, you said you like Force. Yeah, like I said I like it. It's not my favorite book, but I said I like it. You know what I mean? Sport Gaming says, Chewy, who the F is this white boy looking like Casper? Yeah. The friendly ghost. Yeah, Tommy. He's like, nah, I ain't no ghost. I'm more like a breeze. He ain't say that. He did not say. Did he say that? More like a breeze in the wind. He ain't say that. He says, I'm not that friendly. That's what I remember he said, because I remember the cover. He's like, nah, I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a ghost. I'm not that friendly. That's what he said. You funny, yo. Claudia is still alive. Yeah, she's still alive. I was happy when Claudia smoked Lily. I know you were. I wasn't. Nobody was except for you. But I was happy when Claudia got shanked. You know what I'm saying? I was happy when she got shanked. And then you had Tommy and what's her name on the other end, like, yeah, I got a surprise for you. I was happy about that. Ha. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Force gotta be fire. Force gotta be fire. They better end this right. They better transition into whatever other spinoffs that they're doing. Because again, I'm hearing that there's more spinoffs coming. So if by the end of season 3 of Force, Tariq, Braden, Tommy's still alive, then we may see a spinoff of them. And they might go to Cali. I don't know. Because we still ain't go to Cali. Tommy still ain't make it to California like he was supposed to do initially. Okay, are we finally going to get out of Chicago and go to California or what? You know what I mean? Like, stop playing with us, B. Like, go to California already. You know what I'm saying? Like, go. Okay. Okay. Claudia was stabbed like Lobos. Yep. Shanti and Tommy exposed themselves when Claudia got shanked. Yeah, they did it on purpose. That was payback. You know what I'm saying? That was payback. But now we got to watch out for Shanti, because Shanti still don't want Tommy to be in power. I think Shanti next season, and I think she's going to be a major influence on Diamond and Jannar really pushing forward to kick Tommy out of this thing. I think she's really going to like be the agitator, be the, you know what they call it, the instigator. She's really going to instigate that, because she don't want Tommy anywhere in power over their stuff, you know? So, all right, let's get into it, fam. Let's get into it. I want to talk about a couple of things here. All right, whoever watches the Shy, do you watch the Shy? If you watch the Shy, it's going all over the place. I was going to post it yesterday, but I was like, nah. But everybody's posting it, so I might as well. Reg is definitely coming back to the Shy. Here's a pic right here. That is Trig, that's Jake, and that's Reg right there. This is a leak from episode 3 of the Shy season 7. So what do you think about Reg coming back? Are you for it? Are you against it? Are you down for it? Do you like Reg? Do you not like Reg? If you watch the Shy, you should remember Reg got popped, okay, right at midday, got popped at. He got popped, and this boy didn't get popped, and the big dude with the braids and whatever his name is, DeMarcus, you know his name, and he picked up Reg and probably ran him to the hospital. So do you like Reg? Are you happy Reg is coming back to the Shy? Is this going to be a loving reunion, or is this going to be a problem because you know Trig is on the other side now? Trig is a community legislature. He is a councilman of the town of the city of Chicago now. He's now at a different level. He has cut his hair, and he wears gold watches, and he wears suits now. Okay? Jake is running his business and smashing all the girls and the first ladies. Is this going to be a smooth transition? Are we ready for Reg to come back? Okay? Let's see. Marcus says Reg will get the ratings up for the Shy. I could definitely agree with that. DeMarcus says, I actually like Reg's character in the Shy. I can agree with that too. I mean, I ain't like the character, what he did and certain things, but as far as him being in it, yes. I like Reg. Again, I said it the other day. He adds another dimension. Like he adds like a more of a street dimension to it. I like Reg and just him, his hostility in the show and his aggressiveness in the show, you know what I'm saying? So Reg should get those ratings up. You know, those people who are Power fans, we definitely looking at Charles and looking, you know, Charles and Rodemy who plays Charles, right? So we looking at that. Let me see. DeMarcus says Reg and Victor will clash. I'm sure they will. Sport Gamer says why they wait this long to bring this character back 6 seasons later? That's a good question. And I think it had to do with them. You know, they in the past, 6 seasons, they introduced like a whole bunch of new characters, right? They brought back Duda, they brought Q, they got rid of Q, and then they brought back Duda again. Like Duda left and it came back, and then Q was there, and then you know, it was a lot of transitions going on. It's a lot of transitions going on. Kev was still there, you know, like there was a lot going on, a lot. So I don't got the answer to that, but it's a good question. But I'm glad he's coming back because right now, I don't know Trig's purpose in the show anymore. What is his purpose? Okay, yeah, he's a councilman. Now he's helping out Tiff. He's an interior decorator. Who would have thought? At Tiff's smoke shop. Now it's Tiff's smoke shop. And Jake is just smashing chicks and selling clothes still. You know what I'm saying? And getting in, he just messy and just don't even care. So with him coming in, that will bring a street element back to the family and put a little edge. I said that a while ago that to me, the Shy fell off because it lost its edge. And when I said that, that's when they brought back Duda, which brought back a little more edge to it. You know what I'm saying? But now that Duda's gone, and Nuck is trying to go to church. He's going to church. Nuck is going to church. He's supposed to be the leader of this took over Duda's spot, but he going to church trying to change his life, trying to be a better man for his son, little Ronnie. So it's kind of like, okay, who's going to be the menace? Who's going to be the op? Who's going to be the menace? Who's going to be that guy? That for us to be like, yo, it's crazy. Yo, he took this person out there. Not Alicia. Alicia trying to get revenge, but I think she got revenge at this point. Now she's trying to be a grandma. You know? Let's see here. Okay. Yep. And let's see. Support Gamer says, why they wait? Yep. That is. And DeMarcus says, I think they will cut out all that left-handed stuff. You think so? I haven't seen it, right? DeMarcus, I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it, but we saw a glimpse though. We saw a glimpse with your man Damien with the nails. You know what I'm saying? With the black nail polish on his nails, right? What's up? What's up? What's up? I see you coming in the door. Hit that like button for your boy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But we talking about Reg coming back to the Shy. If you watch the Shy, we on season 7 right now, going into episode 3 next week. We just covered episode 2. But Reg is coming back, man. What do you think about Reg? Do you like Reg? Do you watch the show? If you do, you know who we talking about. All right? We know who we talking about. Sport Gamer says, so if Reg is back, then what about Brandon? Brandon ain't never coming back. Brandon ain't never coming back, man, which is unfortunate because I did like Brandon, and all of a sudden they took him off the show. That's some politics, inside stuff. You know, we read about it, heard about it a long time ago. You know, unless things change. Unless things change. Things could change at any given moment. But Brandon moved on. He's been moved on. He's been done movies. He's done a lot. He's done a lot. And I don't think he's gonna come back, you know what I'm saying, unless he wants to. Comes back for this, unless they like, yo, we need Brandon back. We need to answer some questions. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see here. You say, what up, what up, what up? Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're here for the first time. It's your man VACAY-Jay, Vacay Saturdays. Marcus says, Damien will hook up with Karuchi trans character. Really? I hope so. Because the way dude in episode 2 was looking at Bakari, when Bakari was talking about his nails, I was like, nah, don't even do that. Don't even do that, fam. Don't even do that. What's up, what's up, what's up? I see you coming in the door. Thank you for coming in the door. Hit the like button. Tap the screen if you're on your phone. Tap the screen for the likes. Tap the screen right there in the middle for the like. And welcome to Vacay Saturdays. We're talking about the Shy family. If you watch the Shy, then you know what we're talking about. Sport Gamer says they allegedly wrote Reg off because of yes, I remember that for the trans storyline. He ain't want to do it. He's like, nope, I ain't doing it. So what does that mean? Is he back? He's back. So does that mean he still got to do it? I hope not. Yo, they was tripping, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. They was tripping back then. Like they was really, really tripping. I don't know if it's the powers that be that's making them do this and saying, yo, you got to have full representation at that time. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have the heterosexual, the homosexual, you got to have the trans, you got to have everybody in the show represented. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that's what it was back then. That's why he had a problem with it. He ain't want to do it. Maybe the climate has changed because it's been a while. I mean, come on, 7 seasons, man. We got to give it up. We got to, you know, whether you like the Shy or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the Shy. I didn't like part 2 of the last season, but I like the Shy. Obviously, I'm talking about it, right? But we got to give a round of applause to the Shy and the executive producers and the writers and everything, because a lot of shows are stopping at season 4, right? Or season 6. We got a black casted show on Showtime Paramount. I'm like Paramount. That's how we say it in the hood, Paramount. So Paramount. Black casted show, all black cast show, and it's season 7 on Showtime. You got to give it up. Whether you like it or not, you got to give it. And we bringing in Kadeem Hardison. We bringing in Lynn Whitfield. We bringing people back, okay? Like, come on, man. Obviously, it's doing well in some type of way. It may not be as popular as Power. It may not be as popular as, you know, some of these other shows, right? But somebody's pushing this thing. Somebody's watching it. You know what I'm saying? So if they watching it and they on season 7, that deserves a round of applause, fam, for real. All right, let me see what y'all saying. Let me see. DeMarcus says, now Brandon had a funeral and Reg didn't. Right. Right, so now we know. Now we know that Reg is not going because he's right here. That's the leak. Reg is back, leaked. All right, season 7, he'll be back. And this is it right here, family. This is it right here. And if you haven't seen it, first time seeing it, it's exclusive. If you haven't seen it, this is the exclusive right here on VACAY-JayTV. We say it's crazy. DeMarcus says it's crazy. The people think that Pastor Ezekiel could be left-handed because yeah, I actually thought that too. To be honest with you, I thought that too. That's what you call it now. It's funny how you know, saying we don't really talk that way when you like you're left-handed. I know exactly what you mean now, though. I've known it. I got it the first time you said it, but I'm like, okay, that's how they say it now. Okay, we gonna rock with that. Uh, so yeah, man. Like I thought that too, but I think they swingers. That's what I think. I think they're swingers, but we haven't seen him past Ezekiel with a woman. You know what I'm saying? So we all know. He just been counseling and counseling and counseling and counseling. It is what it is. Hit that like button, fam. Hit that subscribe button. If this is your first time, share this out, fam. We are talking about the Shy family. If you haven't seen Pastor Ezekiel is into Sarah. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's into white girls. That's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, he's into the snow bunnies. That's right. He was trying to be, you know, it's like right on the edge, bro, because they made it look like, yeah, he's just interested in her so he can get in good with the father. But then at the same time, it's kind of like they got the vibe like, yeah, you know, he could do something with her if she wanted to, you know, because she has an idea that the wife is doing whatever. They got that relationship. They got that agreement. You know what I'm saying? So Reg is coming back, family. Let's see what goes down. Is your boy, is Nuck going to give his life to the Lord? Is Nuck going to change his life and stop being a G and just give? Is he going to give up the crew to Reg? Right? Because he's trying to make a transition here, you know, because Charles is preaching directly to him. And Pastor Ezekiel is counseling him. So will Nuck give up and just say, you know what, Reg, you back? You take over. I'm done with these streets. Man, that would be wild. That Nuck gives it up after everything that he's done. What you think? What you think? Marcus says, I never expected that Pastor Ezekiel was left-handed. You never did? I did. I did. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We talked about this yesterday. We talked about the whole thing yesterday. You know, Rock being in season 5, dream sequence. We already talked about that. We don't need to do that again. Yo, if y'all don't know this face right here is Hannah. And she's in The Handmaid's Tale. And she's the last child that June has to record. That's June's child. She's all grown up now. She was captured. She's in The Handmaid's Tale. This last episode, June better get her daughter out of Gilead, okay? Better get her out. They already blew up the commanders. There's no reason for this mixed child, this beautiful child here, to still be in Gilead. June better help her escape, okay? June better help her escape. That's all I know. If you watch Handmaid's Tale, you already know what's going on, okay? All right. Origins, man. We waiting. I'm seeing stuff like Unique is taking out Breeze, and it's like, what? No. Ghost took out Breeze. What is going on, man? Hey, people just leaning into misdirection. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on. All right, let me go here real quick. If you are watching Godfather of Harlem, let me know if you're watching Godfather of Harlem, because that's coming out tomorrow. Okay? If you're watching Godfather of Harlem, I want to know from you guys, as soon as I can find it, I want to know from you guys, is Frank Lucas going to turn against Joe Colombo the way that Bumpy Johnson predicted it? Because Now that Bumpy Johnson's made a deal with Joe Colombo, he's getting a piece of the casino or this, that, and the third, so he can give up Chance and get Chance back. Here it is. I want to know if Frank Lucas is gonna turn on Joe Colombo, because Bumpy Johnson spared his life like 3-4 times already. Okay? If you watch The Shy, I mean not The Shy, Godfather Harlem, is Frank Lucas finally going to turn on Joe Colombo, and then he's finally going to join Bumpy Johnson in this whole thing. What's up? What's up? What's up? I see y'all coming through. I was looking at pics. I didn't see y'all coming. What up? What up? What up? Stephen Harris in the building. What up? What up? What's this high thing in the ring? Does that come with, when you say high, does that ring come with it? Why they put a ring after the high? I'm just looking at that right now. All right, Stephen Harris says the season is just going to be swinging. I'm good. You see, I'm on the phone, right? What? You trying to sell food? You trying to get their hustle on? All right. Where was I? Okay, Stephen Harris says the season is just going to be swinging every pole and hole. It's gonna be touch. Okay, which season you talking about? You talking about The Shy, or you talking about excuse me, you talking about Godfather Hall? Which one you talking about? Sport Gaming says fans be trolling. I believe Brantford gets unalived by Unique, and he take the Breeze. Yo, okay, look, everything, and I said this before. Everything that the writers were writing were leading me to believe that Unique was Breeze. Unique is not Breeze. Brantford is, okay? And now that Brantford is Breeze, everybody want Unique to still be Breeze. So they're being very creative and saying that Unique is going to take out Breeze and then take his name. Where they get that from? Where do they get these theories from, bro? I heard that before even Brantford was introduced. Stephen Harris says Tiffany has 3 inline Victor, once in Nuck, still want Keisha Emmett. Yeah, Nuck still want Keisha. Okay, I gotta put the periods where you didn't put the period. Tiff has 3 inline Victor once in. Nuck still wants Keisha. Emmett still wants Tiff. Wild, right? Definitely wild. All right, Stephen Harris says The Shy. Oh, you're talking about The Shy. Okay. What up, DD73? That's a great number, 73. Yeah, I know what that means. Salute, salute, salute. I know what that means, 73. That's a great year. 73 was a great, great year. All right. Steven says Tiara's gonna try Bakari while Bakari tries. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold up. We ain't going there. Are you telling me your theory is that Tiara, who wants to have a baby, she wanted it from Marcus. Marcus like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm old. Already raised Gemma. We still haven't seen Gemma. Are you telling me that Tiara's going to try to get Bakari to give her a baby, while Bakari is going to try what? Don't even do that. Don't even do that. Because like I said, I saw the radar be up. I'll be like, hold up, wait, what's going on here? When Bakari was talking to Damien, and Damien had the black nails, and Bakari was like, yo, do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, if that's what you like. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm like, nah, I saw something right there, and I was like, nah, I'm bugging. But then when they tried the edibles and they were sitting down, he's like, yo, I was like, bruh, this better not be no Diddy party. No Diddy. Don't turn this into no edible Diddy party. It ain't going down. Okay. Shoot, I ain't bugging the show bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to see that. I'm not. Let me see. Stephen Harris says Dre from Power is going to keep being himself and end up with the pastor's wife. I think, I think Charles. His name is Charles, right? Stephen Harris. So I think Charles not only wants the pastor's wife. I think Charles just wants everything that the pastor has. Like, that's why he suggested, let me go up there and preach. I think Charles wants the church. I think he wants the power. I think he wants everything that the pastor has because, for whatever reason, he probably always wanted that. That's why, Pastor Ezekiel wasn't too happy to see him because maybe Pastor Ezekiel, what I'm saying, saw that Charles was really trying to get in and take over whatever he built. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where it's going. Stephen, oh, I do not want to see Bakari trying that, bro. For real. He got too much going on. Come on, man. Like, come on, bruh. Yeah, DD, I hope not. I hope not. What's going on? What's going on? Ivory Coast, something done. What up? What up? What up? Let me know where you coming in from. International. My people that's international. Welcome to VACAY-JTV, Vacay Saturdays. We are here discussing some shows that we watch. And if you're not up on these shows, definitely subscribe, right? So we can put you on to these great shows that we're talking about right now. We're talking about The Chi, and we're talking about The Godfather of Harlem. Okay, I got a little bit of time left, so we definitely going in on this. If you're watching Godfather of Harlem, make sure you lock in with your boy because every week I do a recap on the episode. If you can't get it on the app, guess what? I'm recapping it so you can watch me, hear me talk about it, hear my perspective on it, hear my take on it, and you'll still get the story, okay? So lock in with your boy, VACAY-Jay. All right. Yo, Louis Perez, yo. Bro, you funny, fam. Salute to you, though. Salute. Look, fam, look. When back in the day when I used to eat pork, when my body could process it, when it was all good, you know what I'm saying? When I was this young kid, McRibs, the McRib was so good, man. It was like the best thing on the planet. But I don't eat pork anymore, and I don't know if they're gonna ever bring back the McRib, man. Crazy. Salute. So it's Frank Lucas, not Frank White. When is he gonna turn on Joe Colombo? And when is he gonna join Bumpy Johnson? Because I think Bumpy Johnson is on his way out. He already had a heart attack. Last episode, he had a heart attack and a whole nine. Last episode, Joe Colombo had Frank Lucas go and finish the job and take out Bumpy. Bumpy pulled out the strap and said, nah, it ain't going down. Bumpy had a vision of Malcolm X. Malcolm X is like, that's the problem. They trying to separate us. Bumpy spared Frank Lucas's life for like the 5th time. Okay? Like the 5th time. And, it's like, come on, man. You got so many chances, man. Like, Bumpy really must care about Frank, and at the same time, he's trying to do better because he owes Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Like he's having visions of Malcolm X trying to do better for the people. And Malcolm X is saying, yo, they trying to divide us. These guys, these Italians, they trying to divide the blacks. So I'm waiting for Frank to flip on Joe Colombo and then finally join Bumpy. And I think from what I heard, Godfather Harlem will continue with Frank Lucas once Bumpy passes away. So if that's going to be the case, I'm looking forward to it all. Godfather Harlem, it's on MGM Plus. But like I said, if you don't got that, if you don't have access to that because you're in a whole nother country, subscribe to VACAY-JTV. I do recaps every week, and you'll get my take. You get a couple of jokes, and you'll actually get the story as well. All right. Yeah. Support Gaming says facts. Yeah. What's good? Okay, I don't know nothing about that. nothing about that. We don't do politics over here. We don't do none of that stuff. I don't know what to talk about. So that's what's going on. So Godfather Harlem is coming out tomorrow. So yep. Now I saw you said facts. Support gaming. I don't know what that was for, but I saw you say facts. Yep. All right. So here's the question. The big question going on right now. We switching back to power real quick. Vacay Saturdays, we in the building. Everybody's been talking about it a little something. We've been talking about it for a little bit, but I think we've been more focused on if Rock is alive or not. Okay? Oh, the car went off. I'm going to give it a minute. It's 92 degrees. We'll see how hot it gets. So I think everybody is like, okay, we was focused on Breeze, the introduction of Breeze, and if Rock is alive or not. But now let's talk about who y'all think Juke was calling. Remember when Kanan got mad? He was like, I should have did this. Juke, if you with me, either you with me or you against me. And he had the strap like he was about to pop her. You know what I'm saying? When he was on his way to go pop Rock. So the question is, it's getting hot. Didn't take long. Did not take long, family. 92 degrees out here in the sun. Okay. So who did Jukebox call? I want to know. Drop your comments below. A lot of talk right now. Now we finally get to this. Who did Jukebox call? So Sport Gamer says Jukebox is calling Tariq from the future. He gonna pull up with Braden and save Rock. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, she's not. No, she's not. Is she calling? I'm gonna tell you who I think she's calling, but I'm gonna throw this out there. Somebody threw that out that she's calling Ghost and Tommy. I'm like, are you serious? That's what fans are saying? Y'all just sick in the head. Why would she be calling Ghost and Tommy and she don't even know them yet? Y'all bugging. Whoever said that, y'all bugging. So they said she's calling Garcia. I don't think she's calling Garcia because that's considered snitching. And I don't think she would snitch on her cousin. Some people said she was calling Lou. I don't know if she's calling Lou and if Lou's going to pick up because Lou is dealing with Vanessa and Jerome right now. Okay? So I don't think she's calling Lou. Some people said that she's calling Marv, her father. Now, I could believe that. Even though Marv had, the whole shootout or whatever, it was a very short shootout. It was super short, fam. So, I mean, it's possible that she did call him. It's possible that she did call her father. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very possible. And some people saying that she actually called Rock. That she actually called Rock and, yeah, okay, see. Yeah, here we go. I think this is you, right? Because you tripping right now, right? Oh. Bye. Okay. So, I think she called Rock or she called Marv, her father. That's what I think. I think she called Rock or she called her father, okay? Now, if she called her father, she may have said, yo, Kanan going over to see Rock. I think you should go over there because he's really, really mad. She could have said something like that. Or she could have called Rock and Rock was on the phone with her when he came through. And she was like, don't even worry about it. Yeah, I know he mad. He's always mad at me. She was just really being nonchalant about it until his ass came in there with the strap like, I know you killed her. I know you killed her. Shout out to the content creator, man. He's funny as hell, yo. He played Rock and Kanan at the end. He's like, I know you killed her. You killed Crystal. She's gonna have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Dude, it's hilarious, man. Sport Gamer says, plot twist, Rock wore a bulletproof vest when she got popped. I mean, it looked like a bulletproof vest. It was Rhythm Nation, you know what I'm saying? I hope she had something on, but, but who did she call? That's the question. Who did Jukebox call? That's what I want to know. AC's on. You shouldn't be able to hear no AC at all, right? And if you hear it, it's super low. Yeah. So, like I said, I think that she called Marv, and I think that she called Marv, or she called Rock herself. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Here comes the weirdos. Here comes the weirdos. All right. What else was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something else here. No, we're not going to talk about Breeze. We're not doing that. We already talked about The Handmaid's Tale. We were talking about The Shy yesterday. There's something else that I wanted to talk about, but it's all good. Do you think that Shamik Moore is going to do well as Breeze? Do you think Shamik Moore is going to do well playing Breeze in season 5? Because I think he's going to do well, because he did very, very well playing Raekwon the Chef in Wu-Tang. So, you know, and Get Out, so. And Get Up. Get Up? The Get Up. And, yeah, and the Netflix show. Sport Gamer says, yeah, I think he will do good as Breeze. Yeah, yeah. I think he's going to do great as Breeze, man. A lot of people just, I don't think they was expecting this face. And nothing against his face, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I think they was just expecting to see a more polished guy than what we saw on the show. And I think it's like they gotta people forget this is 1992. This is early Breeze. You know, we ain't see the polished making a lot of money Breeze. He was making a lot of money. He rolled up in a Porsche, okay, a Porsche. Back in '92, that was big. Red Porsche. It's a lot of money, okay? A lot of money driving a Porsche back then, okay? So he got bread, and he may not look like he got a lot of bread as playing Breeze, but if you driving a Porsche, you obviously got some bread, or that's a knockoff, right? Either way, man. Either way, I think he gonna body. I think he gonna body it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, this is something else I want to talk about. Look, anybody who's anybody, VACAY-Jay fam, y'all know I'm a big supporter, and I want people to elevate, and I want people to win. Look, series coming out on Disney Plus Marvel called Ironheart, okay? Ironheart. And we need to support this because there's unnecessary hate towards this young girl, and I don't like it. I don't like the bullying. I don't like none of that stuff. She's not trying to be the next Iron Man. She's her own intelligent black young lady, and she made her own suit in Wakanda Forever, and she made her own suit here. So when this comes out, Ironheart, I'm gonna need y'all to go and support that. Go watch it. They're gonna drop 3 episodes out the gate. Okay, and I think there's like 6 or maybe 8. Don't quote me on that. But support Ironheart on Disney Plus, on Marvel, when it comes out. Because on the real, like, yo, we got to support our black women. We got to support each other. Ain't nobody else going to support us but us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So make sure you go and support that. What's up, Breeze? What's up, Breeze? Yeah, man. So make sure you go and support Ironheart when it comes out next month. Ryan Coogler is directing it. Just watch it. Just watch it. Put it on replay if you can. Make sure those ratings are up. Because when it comes down to black heroes, African-American heroes, African heroes in Marvel, we're seeing an uprise of unnecessary hate from groups of people. And it's like, nah, we got to shut that down as a people. You know what I'm saying? Sport Gamer says, I haven't enjoyed the MCU since Endgame, with Black Panther 2 and No Way Home being the only exceptions. Yeah, so Endgame, you know, it's like, how do you top that? You can't top Endgame, you know what I'm saying? And the lead up to Endgame, Infinity War, Endgame, it was the most epic thing in Marvel. And then it was like, all right, we're going to bring in new heroes. And some people was on board with it and some people weren't. And it was like a reboot, man. And people forget that after Endgame, it was a reboot of Marvel to bring in these new characters. You love Endgame? Guess what? We got some new characters. We got some young characters. We trying to go fresh with it. And some people liked it and some people didn't. Like Black Panther, period. The first one, I love Black Panther, the first one. Okay? Black Panther 2, too emotional for me. It was too much of reality being mixed in with the fantasy. I did not want to, you know, tear up knowing that Chadwick Boseman was gone for real. I didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? So Black Panther 1 was good for me. You know, She-Hulk sucks. Okay? Terrible. Worse. Okay? Agatha all along. Why? What's going on with that? No. WandaVision, I like WandaVision, but they dropped the ball on Monica Rambeau. They dropped the ball. Dropped the ball, put it in a whole different universe in the Marvels. The Marvels suck. The movie, the Marvels suck. Right? Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I'm doing well, Brees. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Said to be honest, MCU is falling off low key. It has hit sometimes and then miss. You know why, right? And I want everybody to understand what's really going on because I'm deep in it, fam. I'm deep in it. I really don't cover it a lot, but I'm deep in understanding what's going on. You know, when Disney pretty much took over, man, it messed up the MCU. You know what I'm saying? And I think when Endgame happened and all the success, that's when Disney tried to put their hands on it. Once they start putting their hands on it and try to mess with the new characters and just make the Hulk look super weak, like it was just terrible. Disney put their hands on it and they messed it up. And Kevin Feige right now, as we speak, Kevin Feige is fighting with Bob Iger. Bob Iger is the guy that runs Disney. Kevin Feige is the guy that runs Marvel. And they're fighting because, you know, like they want two different things. Kevin Feige wants to, you know, create the X-Men, talking about political stuff and stuff like that. And Bob Iger wants it to just be an action film, not dealing with the politics and stuff like that. Because it's Disney, right? And Disney don't want to deal in politics, and I get it. But if you read the X-Men, if you know the X-Men, that's all they were dealing with was the political environment of people not accepting them for who they are, which are mutants. So they were always fighting against the politicians and the people that wanted to destroy them. The government wanted to destroy the X-Men, okay? Even though the X-Men was trying to save them from other mutant characters, right? Like Magneto and stuff like that. So it's like for Bob Iger to come in and again, allegedly, don't sue me. I'm just a YouTuber talking about it. For Bob Iger to come in and fight with Kevin Feige, who has had major success, not lately, but has major success with the MCU. And he knows the X-Men. We just saw X-Men 97, which was the cartoon, which was very successful. If he knows what he's doing, then let the man and the crew do what they do. Stop touching stuff, Disney. Allegedly. I gotta say allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So there's too many hands in the pot, too many chiefs, you know what I'm saying? And not enough, you know, people helping out. Too many people that want to be in charge, too many hands on deck. It's like crazy right now. So you could tell in the movies that it's not put together well. You know, it's not put together that well. To me, Captain America was good. Was it great? No. Was it the most outstanding thing? No. Some people would say no, some people would say yes. All right. Thunderbolts, I'm not impressed. And it has nothing to do with their race. I'm just I'm just not impressed. I don't know what the big hype was with the Thunderbolts. And then they changed it to the New Avengers. Like, bro, stop. Y'all trying too hard. You're killing me with that. You know what I'm saying? Support came and says, I hear they are rebooting the X-Men with all black cast. Yeah. I don't know about all black cast, but yes, there's been talks of Denzel playing Magneto. There's been talks of, I forgot her name, but you know the girl, the wicked girl, the bald-headed black woman. They want her to play Storm. I'm like, no, 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 no. Stay over there. Nope. Nope. Nah. No. And they doing that because she's so popular with Wicked. Now they just want to bring that over. I'm like, yo, leave that alone. Don't mess up Storm. You know what I'm saying? So many other candidates that could be Storm, not her. Okay? Storm don't need to sing. Like, come on, man. Like, chill. They say support gaming says it's funny because I heard they were gonna make some Storm. All right, the day that they do that is the day that I'm done with the MCU. I'm still a Marvel comic fan, but the day that they make Storm a white woman, I'm done. I'm done because you doing it on purpose. Now, again, that's probably why other folks feel the way they feel about Magneto being black or Xavier being black. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm done with the MCU. They changed it. But I'm like, nah, man. Like, you can't introduce Storm in the MCU now because they was on Fox before. They was owned by Fox. Now they over here at the MCU, and now you're gonna make her white. Like, now you really messing with us. So everybody, everybody on the team, they going to invert it. They gonna put it in the multiverse. Is that what they're gonna do? Support gaming? They're gonna put it in the multiverse, and then all the X-Men are gonna be black, including Beast. He's gonna be black. But the black person, the only black person that's on the X-Men, they gonna make her white. Oh, you really trying to make people's heads explode now. I'm not gonna be done. I'm just gonna be like, why? Y'all doing this for real? Yeah, let me see. Bree says they have big issues when certain characters are casted black. Yes, they do. And when you say they, you're talking about cliques of people inside of Marvel right now. The fans, the fan base. You know, I believe, and again, I'm putting this out there. I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm gonna stand on it. I believe that, you know, within everything, you know, races have absolutely, you know, infiltrated Marvel as far as the fan base. But they probably always have been. They just haven't said anything because, you know, it ain't okay to say. But now, with certain people saying certain things, now they want to come out and be on platforms talking like this and talking crap. But before, they wasn't saying jack, right? Yeah, I saw your message. They hit it. Put YT people. That's how we got to do it. I know what you did. They hit it, though. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be, they hit it. But YT people. The letter Y, the letter T, and then people, yes. Yep. But it's not all. It's not all. It's a clique. It's a group. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a small group. Maybe, maybe not. Don't quote me on that. Sport Gamer says, what if they make Wolverine Asian and Jean Grey Indian? There you go. There you go. There you go. That's how you got to do it in order for it to pop up. Because when you do it, you know. Yo, if they made Wolverine Asian and Jean Grey Indian, I know they're doing it on purpose. And I'm just going to laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to laugh at this point because, you know, when you get mad about this stuff, and again, I just don't want the actor, when it comes down to that actor as far as playing Storm, you know, the woman that plays Wicked, I don't see her as Storm. She might be good, but I just don't see her as playing a good Storm. I want somebody else to get the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing it because she's popular right now. And there's nothing wrong with her being popular. Much success to her. I just don't want to be Storm. And Bree says, yeah, not YT. Well, that's how they're gonna allow it to go through. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, like I said, man, I love everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's just that everybody don't love us. And that's okay too. I'm a child of God. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep pushing forward no matter what. And we're gonna do what God tells us to do, no matter how they feel about us, because we always gonna rise to the top in any situation. But whatever the case is, family, I just want us all to have great entertainment again. And I'm looking forward to watching this and supporting this Ironheart right here. One, because Ryan Coogler is directing it. Two, because Monique, who plays Riri Williams, this is Monique here, beautiful black young lady. I think she's gonna do great. At first, when she was in Wakanda Forever, I didn't get, you know, a good vibe, a good read off of her. But seeing the trailer, I wasn't mad at the trailer. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes out, Ironheart, check it out, Disney Plus. We're gonna watch it and we're gonna support it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, 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 indeed. Brees, yes, facts. Let's rise. We always gonna rise. You already know that. We always gonna rise above the BS every single time. Every single time, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Ironheart, man, let's support that. Let's support the same way we supported Sinners. Let's support Ironheart, because ain't nobody gonna support us better than us, yo. And I love all my people. I love black people, white people. I'm not being racist right now, but the racists are attacking her for no reason. They haven't seen the show. You know, they're like, oh, do we need this? Yeah, we obviously need it, okay? And you know, as a Marvel head, I was asking myself the question, do we need this? But now with the backlash, with all these people talking, I'm like, yeah, we definitely need it now. All these hateful people talking, we definitely need Ironheart right now. And they're going to, you know, introduce us to the hood. And I think Mephisto, who they've been waiting for all this time to come, is supposed to be in this too. You know, that's supposed to be the devil, right? But they call him Mephisto, you know? So support Ironheart when it comes out, fam. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay, what else we talking about? I've been on for a minute. I got a little bit time left before we get busy. We talked about the Shy Breeze. We talked about everything. The Shy. Oh, here I am. Can y'all hear me? What the hell? Y'all can still hear me? I'm still good? This thing freaking went up somewhere. We talked about everything, Breeze. Vacay Saturdays, fam. There we go. Can you still hear me loud and clear? Yeah, you got time. Don't go nowhere yet. I got a little bit of time. I've been on for a minute. Though. Vacay Saturdays, fam. Look, I can't wait. I can't wait till this comes back on. We need answers. I need answers. Oh, yeah. I forgot. BMF. Yeah, BMF is coming on. BMF is coming on. Come on, tell me how you really feel. I want to know how you really feel about BMF coming back. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you like, damn it, can you please bring back Raising Canaan? You know, look, these are all the new people that's supposed to be on BMF. You got that guy, Tyler Lipley. You know what I'm saying? Shorty, she gonna be there. She looking good. She's supposed to be grown. I think they're gonna be an item. Okay. This guy, he's from my show. Dang, what's it called? What's it called? Man, what's that show called? That was one of my favorite shows too. Queen Sugar. He's Queen Sugar. Yeah, he's gonna be there. I think he's supposed to be an op, something like that. You know what I'm saying? He's a good actor. He gonna be there. You know what I mean? BMF, they coming. What I think about this new cast? Oh yeah, P Valley's supposed to be coming back. Diamond's supposed to be coming back as Diamond. Yeah, okay, we'll see what happens with that. Let me see. Okay, oh, you said, man, y'all was okay, I was looking at the pictures, y'all was chatting. Bree says, and how you feeling about the Shy so far? Okay. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. So far, I like the pacing. because I know you understand what that means, Brees. I know most of y'all too. I like the pacing. Give me 4 or 5 direct lines on what y'all need to say. You know, what's the point of the whole conversation, and move on to the next scenes. So number one, I like the pacing. It's different. I'm not sitting there freaking 15, 20 minutes while y'all trying to figure out what the hell y'all trying to say to each other. No, y'all get directly to the point. Y'all say what you need to say. If there's some comedy in it, y'all just get right to it, and then y'all move on to the next. Because you got so many people as far as the cast, they are trying to get everybody in as quick as possible to say their lines and get everybody in the episode. So I like the pacing of it so far. The storyline, the way that it's mapping out, for the most part, and we're talking about the Shy family, talking about the Shy, not BMF. For the most part, Brees, the storyline is okay so far. Where it's going is still a mystery for the most part for me. I can figure out a couple of different directions as far as where it's going. But, you know, there's a couple of weird things going on in the Shy that I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, why? Like, real quick, not he going to church. Why? Okay? What? Okay. I know you're trying to get your life together, but now after you become the top dog, now you want to change, okay? I don't got no problem with your change. Your timing is your timing, God. Your timing is God's timing, right? You know, Tiff being pregnant with Rob, that makes sense. Tierra trying to have a baby out of nowhere, that don't make sense. Why? Oh yeah. Out of nowhere, it's like, I think they don't have anything else for her. So let's create an issue and say that you want to have a baby with Marcus, but Marcus don't want to have a baby because he already raised Gemma and he don't want to do that. And then y'all break up and now you're trying to look for a baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a couple of things just like, why? You know? So for the most part, I think it's okay so far. I think it's going in a direction. I just hope they don't fumble the ball. Yes, Reg is coming back, so I'm looking forward to that. We talked about that earlier before you came through. Sneak peek right there. I got it right there that he is going to be coming back. So we talked about that as well. So, you know, I'm just looking forward to where it's going. Like I said, I like the pace. There's some friction going on, you know, with Alicia and Rashad a little bit. And there's a mystery going on as far as Bakari and Alicia and Bakari and Damien, right? You know, with Tiff being pregnant and your boy Nuck feeling some type of way, feeling like a monster because he took out Rob. You know, it's a lot of motivations here, you know. Maisha's leaving. Kenya, she's leaving. Kenya's going to her grandmother's. Maisha is going to see Kevin and stay with Kevin. And Preacher Boy, I keep calling him Preacher Boy. You know, he feeling some type of way. You know, he's staying his feelings about that. Now, both of his girls is gone. So, we going to see, man. We going to see. What's up, Luna? Okay. See some laughing going on. Okay. So, yeah, man. Other than that, it's okay. I'm like I said, I'm giving it a chance. And hopefully they don't drop the ball on me. If they bring back Reg, it better be some friction, good friction. Like, I want to see what they're going to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Bree says, I'll be supporting P Valley when they come back, but ratings may be down because of the long wait. Yeah, I think so. I'm in between with that statement because I guess I got to send you on Facebook. I don't know. Brees, find my group, the P Valley group on Facebook. And, you know, everything as far as like, I got a group. It's called the Shy group. It's just everything ends in group on Facebook. I think I got almost 10,000 people in this P Valley group that I got on Facebook. And they are like, let's go when it's coming back. I can't wait for it to come back. So they are geeked about it. And when they heard that it was coming back, they still geeked about it. So we're going to see how low those ratings are. But a lot of people have been waiting for it to come back, just like you said. Sport came and said, why did they retcon the father of Ronnie being being Nuck. It was originally Omari, the kidnapper. Even the baby father, Ronnie, in the early seasons looked like Omari and Keisha. Okay. Yeah, they did twist it up. They did flip it up, right? That's a good question. They did flip it up. But it's like, okay, it does make sense because at the time, Nuck and Keisha was messing around. That's when Emma went back or was with Tiff at the time. So, Keisha was rolling. Remember when Kevin, Jake, and Big Boy went to Nuck to the spot, to the trap house looking for Keisha, right? He's like, I ain't leaving until you do it. And Nuck pulled the strap out on. Yeah, they was messing around. So it's very, very possible. And then they kind of made the whole, ailment connection because Nuck got it and the baby got it. So that's his kid. They did a good job of trying to clean it up. Bree says, Dre preaching. He was, right? What you think about that sermon, Brees? Were you touched by that sermon? Was it a good sermon? Yo, I said it the other day. I said it was, whoever wrote that sermon, that was a pretty good sermon, yo. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? He touched the people, man. I felt it in my heart. I felt it in my heart. I want Charles to preach going forward. I think that's what he wants. So, yeah, so far, what do you think about it? What do you think, Brees? What do you think about the Shy so far? I know you said you'll be supporting Pete Valley, but what do you think about the Shy? I'm interested. I'm interested to know what you think about the Shy. Yeah, I'm still on the fence with this guy, man. It's like I trust him, then I don't trust him. It's like, he's cool, then he's not cool, and he's like, don't yell at me, Emmett. Lower your voice. It's like, are you a thug or you not a thug? Like, are you street or you not street? He's like, he's not a monolith. But back to BMF family. Look, she looking good. You know what I'm saying? She looking good. Like, she grown now. She gonna be grown now. And they say the women are gonna take their power. They ain't gonna wait. So the women are gonna rise up in BMF. I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. I don't got a problem with that. They're gonna be their own women. They be their own business ladies. And okay. But BMF is coming. What do y'all think? Are you excited about this BMF coming back or not? Or not? Sport Gamer says, imagine Rodamede turning down a Power spinoff just to play basically the same character in the show. Oh. Yeah. That's kind of a hard one, right? It's kind of a hard one because we know how Dre got unalived in Power, right? He's burned. He burned to a crisp, right? So to be in a spinoff, who would he play? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna do prequels, like Origins, then yeah, he could play like a younger version of himself, right? But he can't play nobody in the future because Dre is dead. Okay. Bree says the show has lacked in the past couple of seasons, but I still support for now. Yeah. I said to another content creator, I said, yo, the Shy is lucky because they come out soon as everything else that we watching is off. So it's like we'll have no choice but to watch them until what we really want to watch comes back. And I'm not trying to disrespect the Shy. I'm not, because I like some of the characters on the show. I do. I'm invested in some of the characters. I'm invested in Emmett. I'm invested in Keisha. I'm invested in Tiff. I was invested in Rob a little something, but he's gone. I'm not really invested in Nuck too much, but now that he's really part of it, I'm invested in Darnell because y'all know Darnell's one of my favorite characters, right? I'm invested in Dom. I'm invested in him. You know, Lene, Bakari. I'm invested definitely in Bakari because I want him to win, even though he did what he did. Okay. Bree says this character is nothing like Dre. Dre would never step foot in the church. Yep, he the devil. What's up? What's up? Can you? Okay. Weirdos. Support Gamer says Dre actor was originally gonna be the new Ghost. Really? And was offered his own show, but he turned it down and wanted to be a villain. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank God. Thank God he turned it down. Imagine, and nothing against, no disrespect to Rodemy at all. He bodied Dre. We hated Dre. We wanted Dre to die every single season, and he still didn't die until he actually was unalive. But imagine the face of the franchise is Dre's face and not Omari Hardrick. That would be crazy, right? That would be crazy if the face of power was Rodemy's face. You know what I'm saying? That's not his face, but I'm just saying, imagine power. And this guy is in the middle, and you got Tommy on the side. You know what I'm saying? You got Tasha, you got Angela, and Rodemy is Ghost. That would be a whole different universe. That would blow my mind. Bree says, correction, not his own show. He was asked if he wanted to be like Ghost, and he chose to be a villain. Oh, be like a Ghost. Okay, okay. We wouldn't have got Dre instead of. We would have got Dre instead of Tariq. Okay, got it. Okay. Look, man. But just imagine that. Just imagine no Omari, Dre is the face of power. Or no Tariq, Dre is the face. Dre is the son of Ghost. That would be wow. That would blow my mind, yo. I'd be like, no freaking way. No freaking way. Okay. So nobody want to talk about BMF. Okay. We good on that then. We good on that. Nobody want to talk about BMF. We good. We got Godfather Harlem we talked about already. You know, we talked about Force. We talked about a lot of stuff, fam. We talked about a lot of stuff. Look, whether my baby alive or not, Rock will be here forever. Forever and ever. And ever, Rock will be within our presence forever. Okay? She will be with us forever. Oh, DeMarcus is back. Okay. Let's see. We would have gotten Dre instead of Taria. DD73 says, is Tiffany and Victor hooking up? What's up with that? Yeah, I mean, I don't think they are. But again, I don't write the show. But I think he's just trying to be as helpful as possible. Because in a way, when you think about it, if you go back to the last season, you know, Victor, aka Trig, may feel like it's his fault that Rob got popped the first time. You know what I'm saying? And he may feel responsible because remember that, what was it, part one? I think it was part one. Yeah, they left us on a cliffhanger for part one when Trig got his hoodie on, and then, you know, he's like, all right, I'm gonna take a shower, and then he went out the back door with the strap, and then they left us for part one, only for him to come back in part two and not pop Duda at all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think he just feels bad about the whole situation. Trig, when they asked him the first time, Trig would have took out Duda, would have made sure everything was straight, but Trig ain't do it. Trig was like Victor at the moment, being a politician. Sport Gamer says Dre with his own show, but no Tejadas. So no Monet or Kane or Braden. Whoa. Marcus says BMF is a decent show. Yeah, is it? You like last season? I wasn't feeling last season. I was not feeling no Freddie and the daggone mother freaking fire whatever torch that she was terrible. Terrible. She was a terrible villain, and her and her pops take each other out. What? Braxton, pow, they both take each other out. It's like, what's the point? What's the point? Thank you, El Jefe. El Jefe agrees with me. Last season of BMF was trash. Trash. Todo en basura. It's basura. What you think about Scott Jackson being in BMF? I think that's cool. I think they're going to need all the help they can get with this last season. So throw them all in. I don't even care no more. Bring back 2 Chainz. Bring back everybody except for Henry. Like, leave her out of here. You know what I'm saying? But bring back everybody. This is the last season. Let's go out with a bang. Let's make this the biggest season ever, okay? Let's do it. Marcus says, Duda surpassed Ghost and Franklin Saint as a gangster of all time. No, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. Nah. You know, I don't know. Everybody got an opinion, right? Gangster of all time. You putting Scarface in there? You making comparison with Scarface? Is Scarface the gangster of all time? Yeah. So BMF had 1 bad season and it's trash. Bro, yes. It wasn't just 1 bad season, bro. There were parts of the other season that was just like, bruh, no. There was parts of season, when, okay, I'm going to tell you what I was dissatisfied personally. I was dissatisfied. Was it season 2? I had to be season 2, right? Because this last one was season 3? Or was it season, whatever. Okay? I was dissatisfied with the way that Lamar was able to live and they just put him on crack. I thought that was trash to me. I wanted to see bow, back and forth, boom, boom, boom. Lamar was unaliving kids, bro. Lamar unalived his baby mama. Lamar did so much dirt. He deserved a proper gangster ending, and they didn't do it. He got his cousin to get him on crack. I was like, I didn't like that. Yeah, he's coming back. Cool. But he should have been gone. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? There was parts that was good though. There was parts of BMF the first season, second season. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was good. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? But, it's just, when you look, it's like somebody doing good, and then you purposely put this character in there that ain't gonna hold the weight anything close to Lamar. You get Lamar status villain op, and then you drop the ball on taking him out, and you bring in this other person, bro, come on, man. We gotta follow the path, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they say. Like, you as good as your last season. You as good as your last season. So we feel that last season was trash. Right now, you trash until you show and prove that you could do a better season. And you bring it back the op that we wanted. Okay. You bring it back the op that we wanted. We've been wanting Lamar to come back. They should have did the whole, you know what I'm saying? He was on rehab and now they should have did that last season and then brought him back maybe towards the middle of the season. And then they would have been pow, go back and forth. Bro, come on. Let me tell you what was trash about last season. Another thing that people forget. You forgot about the Haitian gang lord, right? Remember him? Remember him down in Miami? And they was going after, Meech and everybody. Remember that? Remember they was in the hotel lobby, right? And Meech and Terry and whoever else, they was trying to escape, right? And then Meech turn around, kick the dude down. He get up, thank you, Remy. He get up, and then his people pop him. Trash, yo. Trash. He was a better formidable enemy than Henry, and his own people popped him. Come on, man. Come on, man. That was terrible. That was terrible, bro. You can't tell me that wasn't terrible, bro. Glock. Yeah. Yeah, bro. That was terrible, bro. That whole season was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the Atlanta, pop off thing. You know what I'm saying? I like when they was in the hood and in the projects. I like that, when they was popping back and forth and all this and that. I liked it. Special effects was all right. But then Glock get Popeye's own people. That's how you gonna let him go out, bro? No. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It's okay. It's okay. Part 2 of the shot was bad too. Part 2 of the shot, we buried it. Bree says the actor who played Henry did well. The BS they have her do. Amy, I'm live. You calling me? I just didn't like the character, Brees. They could have got somebody more menacing to me. Like, this was like, my daddy don't love me, he don't accept. They was doing too much with the character. And it's like, I didn't really care about that part of the character. It's supposed to be trying to take over. I don't care about your relationship with your daddy. Show me how menacing you are to try to take over the D and take Terry and all of them out. That's it. You giving me the backstory and the father. He used to be down with the cops. Now he became well connected. So now he's the top dog in his politics. And you got to act like a woman. You act like a man. I was like, I don't want to hear all this. I was just like, no, come on, man. Come on. And then the blowtorch ended it for me. I was like, bruh, stop. Like, I was done after that. I was like, so hopefully my man comes back. I'm being positive now. I was just telling you everything I didn't like about last season. I'm being positive now. Hopefully in the new season, we got some new characters, right? We got a lot of great things going on here. Nothing gets crazy. I hope it's written well, as you say, right? I hope Lamar gives us a song, you know what I'm saying? Happy feelings. I hope I get that. I hope we get the Lamar singing before he takes somebody out. I hope we get all of the character that Lamar brings and all of that energy that Lamar brings to BMF to make us be like, yo, this was a dope season. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Bree says sometimes actors can do all they can. The writing for BMF is trash. I hear you. They, I feel you, dog. I hear you. And yes, I hear your point on that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could only do but so much. And again, this is no disrespect to the actor. I just didn't like the character. Okay? The actor is fine. Actor's cool. It's just the character she was playing. I was not feeling the character, wasn't feeling the storyline. I wasn't feeling none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And what they had to do. So the actor is fine. The actor's cool. More power to her. I hope she gets better roles. What do you say? DeMarcus says Henry character was actually deep. No, she was not, bro. Stop. No, she wasn't, bro. Why you do this, yo? I liked how Jen set up Henry. Bro, the character of Henry was the most trash that I've ever seen on any gangster type show, bro. And it's not because she's a woman. Has nothing to do with that. It's just she was the weakest and the worst to me. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's just my personal opinion, bro. If you felt that she was decent, that's on you. Me, I felt that she was the worst. Like how you went from Lamar to Henry. You understand? I think you went from Lamar to Henry. Why do you think they brought back Lamar twice in BMF, bro? Because Lamar's up here and Henry was just like let's pacify. And I was like, bruh, no. Again, it's just my opinion. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. Support Game says Snoop from The Wire should have played Henry, more believable, and she, I don't know about that last part, you know what I'm saying? I have no idea, but I feel you. I like Snoop from The Wire. I like Snoop from The Wire. I don't know what happened to him. Marcus says, now, Power Book 2 season 4 was trash. Nah. Stop it. No, it was not. Bree says, no matter who played Henry, it was trash. Exactly. It's the character. I agree with you. Me and Brees, we on the same page. It's the character. And what they was doing with the character and how they was writing the character. And they try to get us to care about her personal grievance with her father and how her father doesn't accept her. We don't give a about that, yo. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being 1,000 with y'all. Like, come on. What villain do you actually... Okay, they try to humanize her. The more they try to humanize her, the more softer they try to make her. Then they try to flip it and make her hard with a blowtorch and then beating up a subordinate guy. You beat up a subordinate, fought him, he was beating your ass, and then you cheated and stabbed him. You was trying to shoot a fair. That was another whack part that I just remembered that came to my head. Yo, when Henry was mad because they let the freaking police guy, what was his name? The bald-headed police, they let him jump out the car. Remember, they were supposed to take him out, right? I forgot his name. And he escaped, remember? And then the subordinate guy, not even the lead guy, but the sub guy, she's like, oh, you don't know how to take person out? And then they had a fight. Thank you, Detective Bryant. And remember, they had a fight, and she put down all her weapons, and he's like, come on, fight me, right? And he started fighting her, and then he started beating her ass, and then she got a knife, and then she stabbed him. Like, you just proved that you can't shoot a fair one. You're trying to be a dude. Cut it out. Like, I was like, boo. Again, not the actor, the character. The character. We love the actors, yo. The actors could do what they do, as you said, Brees. I agree with you. But when they write a character to do some like buffoonery stuff, it's like, boo. Okay. Sport Gamer says they bringing Lamar back because they know Henry was trash. Thank you. And not doing it. Thank you. Thank you, Support Gamer 2026. We all knew it. When we was covering it, we was just like, Henry, you're going to go to this banquet and you're going to talk to the people because you took this guy out. You took this guy out and you messed up our business. So now you got to go kiss some butt. Nobody care about none of that. Oh, man. Bree says, Terry baby mother, she look good. Oh, she looking good. I follow her on IG. She be posting some stuff, you know what I'm saying? She be liking my, you know, I give you a little heart eyes. She be liking my heart eyes, yo. You know what I'm saying? She be liking my heart eyes. She look good. Oh yeah, she look good. I hope she watching. Yeah. Marcus says, VACAY-Jay, will you have another debate about who? Lucily? Oh. Oh man, you funny. it took me a minute because we ain't talk about Lucille in a long time. I mean, it depends. It depends on what she does in the new season, right? It depends on what she does. It depends on what happened. I mean, that was a crazy debate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We know who really won. But that was a crazy debate. You know what I mean? But it depends. It depends on what she does. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what they do with the character. You know what I'm saying? I like the actor. What's her name? Miko. I love her, yo. She was on Fresh Prince a long time ago. She was like the nerdy girl with the glasses. She is so beautiful. But now she's all grown up and she plays Lucille. She's beautiful. Bree says ATP point. I want Origins and the Snowfall spinoff. Okay. Now we talking. Now we talking. Now we talking. Support Gaming says Henry was a Temu version of Jukebox. don't even throw Jukebox in there. That's disrespectful to Jukebox. That's disrespectful to Jukebox, P. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta put like a lower grade character, dog. But yo, nah, she was a great value version of Jukebox, huh? Lamar, okay, DeMarcus Vaughn says Lamar and B Mickey. Yeah, I'm interested to see what B Mickey gonna do. Terry may put B Mickey back down because it was Meech who got rid of B Mickey. So now that Terry, this season is supposed to be when Meech starts his label and Terry and Meech break up as far as doing business together. That's what's supposed to happen in this new season. And they're gonna have artists and music and stuff like that. We may see a younger version of Jeezy, young Jeezy, right? So this season they're supposed to separate. So if they do separate and T is running his own organization, he may put B Mickey back down. That's why we're seeing pictures of both of them. So I'm interested to find out what happens. You know what I'm saying? What? Here comes the weirdos. Okay, Brees and you guys that are participating, I'm about to make y'all moderators, man. I'm gonna need y'all to help me with these weirdos, man. I'm about to make Brees, Support Gaming, DeMarcus Vaughn. You should be a moderator already. I don't know what happened. You should be I need y'all to get rid of these weirdos, yo. We be deep in discussion. I'm here. Can you dive? Can you do this? Like, they be bugging, yo. Weirdos. But let me say, Brees says Terry and Meech are low-key background characters to their own show. That's funny. That's funny. Now, for real, Brees, I'm gonna make you a moderator. I know you're a moderator on other people's joint. I'm gonna make you a moderator. You know what I'm saying? Add as moderator. I'm gonna make you standing moderator, okay? You're pretty thorough with it. You know what I'm saying? So these weirdos, these weirdos. Support Gaming. Can I trust you, Support Gaming, to be a good moderator? Can I trust you, Support Gaming? I don't understand the sickness going on in the minds of people. Yeah, I think I could trust. I think I could trust Support Gaming, bro. Support Gaming, you've been rocking. I'm gonna nominate you as a moderator too. Any weird stuff that you see going on, please just either put them on a 24-hour timeout. If they saying something crazy like dumb stuff and they cursing, just if you can, hide them from the channel, okay? Because I don't want to see them ever again. But 24-hour timeouts, okay? Not 5 minutes. No, put them on. If they start bugging out, 24-hour timeout. They ain't gonna be able to comment on here for 24 hours. Okay? I appreciate y'all. Welcome to the Blue Rent Squad. Welcome to the Blue Rent Squad. Yeah, Brees, DeMarcus, and I got you. Okay. Where's DeMarcus at? DeMarcus should be a moderator. But DeMarcus be all over. DeMarcus be on everybody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? DeMarcus be chilling with me, and then he'll go and cheat on me and go to somebody else live, and then he'll go to somebody else live, and then he go to somebody, and then he come back. That's my guy. That's my guy. Okay. Yeah, fam. So I'm just saying, man, we know last season was trash. They know last season was trash. They know it. And that's funny what you said. They playing background in their own show. That's funny. You see the trailer? It's like, do you see them talking about it? It's like, yeah, you know, it's gonna be past and present. The past is us being in Mexico, and the present is us, and we gonna break up, and I'm gonna have my own crew, and he gonna have his own crew. I'm like, huh? So the past is Mexico, but I was a little confused. Please don't confuse me, BMF. Please don't do that. Don't confuse me, because then, you know what they say, confused people do nothing. Because then I'll just watch and be like, I'm still confused. I'm in a daze. I'm so confused. They should get the real Meech and Terry to play Meech and Terry. I don't know. That probably be some bad acting, bro. Because I'm only saying that because they're not actors. You know what I'm saying? If they got the real Meech and Terry, they probably gonna be walking around, yo. And no disrespect to them, I'm just saying they're not actors, so I'm just imagining them like, okay, say your line. They be like, so you really want to do this? They got the paper, they got the script right there. So you really want to do this? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to them. I'm just saying, like, they're not actors, so it would be funny to watch them if the real Meech and Terry was on there, yo. It'd be funny to see them because they, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. They should get the real. Okay. Bree says, I love some of the cast, but they new writers. Okay. It's new writers? Okay. Reading the script and tattoos and all. You see what I'm saying? It would be hilarious to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they supposed to be holding the paper, like, yeah, you know, just hold the paper. All right. But you know, they don't need to hold the paper because you know they got people on set. So if they forget the lines, they'd be like, what's my line? Be like, gefilte fish. It's like gefilte fish. Gefilte fish. Felt fish. Remember that blooper from what was it, Rush Hour? When Chris Tucker was like, felt the fish. Gefilte. Felt fish. Ah, man. DeMarcus says, Terry and Meech didn't want to implicate themselves in season 3. I heard about that. But they could be like, yo, it's just a show. So hold on. That's the weirdest thing for me. I thought about it again I heard about that a while ago, but I'm like, that's the weirdest thing to me because the characters are on the show selling narcotics. The characters are on the show popping other people. But for Meech to pop Lamar, which they are characters on the show, you're going to implicate yourself? That's where that line doesn't make sense to me because they're doing everything else in the show to implicate themselves from dealing and doing all this and that. You know what I'm saying? I thought there was like a statute of limitation after a certain amount of years. Isn't it like 7 years? Isn't it a certain amount of years? So even if he did pop Lamar, like you wouldn't be implicating yourself because it's a TV show. That's number one. Number two, it's a TV show and it's past the statute of limitation. Yes, no? Or was it that, oh, your TV show is on, we watching it, you still locked up, and we don't want to show that he actually did pop somebody, which possibly may give him more than the 20 years, even though he's supposed to do more than the 20 years that he was locked up. I could see that excuse come into play. But you're doing everything else to implicate yourself because you selling stuff and you popping at other dudes and you unaliving other people. You see what I'm saying? So that's where that line kind of like throws me off a little bit. So we'll see what happens with BMF. I'm going to watch it. I want the best for this season. I want the best for these great actors right here who they are on other things that I like. You know, P-Valley's on the way, so we looking forward to that. 92 degrees still, man. It's been 92 degrees. I've been on here for a minute. Oh, shoot. I've been on here for a minute. Let's see. Sport Gamer says, There he go. You can make him a mod. Oh, yeah. I thought he was already a mod. DeMarcus. Do you swear? Do you solemnly swear that you will protect at all costs VACAY-JayTV with all these weirdos in here, okay? And if you see crazy stuff that they're talking about, all right? If they's like, yo, suck my, and all of this, that you will put them on a 24-hour timeout, or if they talking crazy, just hide them from the channel if you can. I don't know if you guys have that ability or not. Do you solemnly swear, DeMarcus? Because you was a moderator. I don't know what happened. What's up, Daniel? What's up? Yeah, he shot him in. So that's what I'm saying. If he shot him in season 1, shoot him in season 2. Get rid of him. Oh, what was that? Okay, support gaming on it already. Okay, support gaming. I want to see it. Let me see it for a little bit before you delete it. Let me see it for a little bit. Let me see it for a little. You on top of it though. You on top of it. I thought you was a mod, man. I don't know what happened. All right, you a mod again. Okay. Protect VACAY-JayTV at all costs, family. You know what I'm saying? So I can continue to have this conversation. I appreciate your love and support. You guys supporting your boy. What's up, Josh from India's in the building. What's up, Josh? Josh, I need a favor. I need you to, number one, hit that like button. If you're in your phone, just tap the screen right there. That should give me a like. And if you are not subscribed, Josh, please subscribe to VACAY-JayTV. We appreciate it. You're in Venezuela. Okay. You like hip hop music, Daniel? Okay, welcome. Thank you, Brees. Thank you, fam. I appreciate y'all. You know, I'm just trying to do what I do on here, and we bring us entertainment and debates. We'll go back and forth and have fun, and we just also trying to protect the channel. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Trying to protect the channel, you know, at all costs. You know, there's people that come up in here, they want to talk crazy. Weirdos. I'm like, get up out of here. And I'm on here and it interrupts the flow. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to have my back so we won't interrupt the flow. I'll see it and boom. If y'all see it before I do and they start bugging, you can delete the message. But they keep bugging. Like I saw somebody earlier, spam, just saying the same message. Suck my I was like, bruh. When they do that, when they start spamming like that, put them on. You could hide them from the channel if you can. If you can hide them from the channel, go ahead and do that. Because they just spamming. Anybody spamming the same message, get them out of here. Okay, you speak Spanish? Spanish? Can you speak English? Como me todo to me Spanish? Daniel, do you have Google Translator? If you have Google Translator, then you can translate your message into, look at my wonderful city. This is my city, New York City. It's supposed to be Queens with the sunset. I love sunsets, you know? Let's vacay Saturdays, fan. No, you don't know no English? Ah, man. I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but English ain't one. I'm debating if Daniel is sus or if he cool. Let him rock. If he start cursing, support gaming, if he start bugging out and spamming, then we get rid of him. Sometimes you just gotta let him talk or whatever, and see where it goes. Sometimes you gotta let him breathe for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let him breathe. See? Yay, New York. I love New York. See, he cool. He all right for now. If he start saying suggestive stuff and start bugging, then that's when we like, yo. What's up, Daria? See, Daria's a mod. Daria's been a mod for a long time. Daria, hey, what's up? Happy birthday. How your birthday going? How's your birthday going? It's just vacay Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? It's vacay. What time is it over there? Man, it's like 6:25 in East Coast, right? Yeah, it's 3:25 over here. What's up, Daria? We got some new mods. We got a whole new squad. Well, we added on to the squad. We got Brees is a moderator now. Of course, the Mark has been a moderator. Support Game is a moderator now. You know what I'm saying? The Blue Rent Squad is in the building. The family's together. We all here now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the vacay MVPs. That's what I call y'all the MVPs because y'all very important to the live stream. You know what I'm saying? Very important. Most valuable participants in the live stream. To get rid of all these crazy people, dog. They just weird. Weirdos. We don't do no weirdos over here. Yep. All right. So what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else we got coming? We talked about She the People already, right? Did y'all see She the People? Brees, did you see She the People? Or you wasn't interested because it's Tyler Perry? Because we know. Did you see She the People? Y'all see She the People? We talked about that already. We talked about Raising Cain already. We talked about Power Origins already. We talked about The Shy already. Not Idris Elba. What's his name? From Snowfall. What's my guy's name? What's our guy's name? Franklin Saint. Our guy Franklin Saint. There's supposed to be a movie coming out. They actually filmed it here. It's a racing movie. It's like a Formula One. I think it's called Formula One. They actually filmed it here when Formula One was here last November, and they was filming out here, going on a racetrack and the whole nine. So how could I forget his name, man? Franklin Saint. I haven't seen it. Didn't hear about it till yesterday. Okay, got you. Yeah. So it's supposed to be. I think it's called Formula One. I think Brad Pitt is in it. Brad Pitt and homeboy. Why can't I remember his name? My guy, Franklin Saint. What's his real name? Daniel Ezra, right? Is it Daniel Ezra? DeMarcus. What you think about Clifton Powell being in BMF? He's in BMF? Bro, they throwing everybody up in there. Yeah, it was Damson. Thank you, Damson Idris. That's what I thought, man. It's all this Idris, you know what I'm saying? You got Daniel Idris, you got Idris Elba, you got, Damson Idris supposed to be in this movie. I don't know if I'm interested in it or not. Formula One, I think Formula One fans, if y'all Formula One fans, y'all probably more interested in that than I am. I'm not really interested. Not really. You know, ain't nothing really else out besides the shows we talking about, movies. The Sinners still out. If you ain't see Sinners, make sure you go see Sinners. We talked about Ironheart. Make sure you go support Ironheart when it comes out on Disney+. I don't care if you know the character or not. Just go watch it a couple times. Support this young lady. She don't deserve the hate. She don't deserve none of that racist stuff coming her way. We don't get down like that, so we got to support her. That's the way I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel. Yeah, man. So what else? And then I got to run. So look at your boy. Yeah, we up in the, that's in Malibu. That's the wine. The grapes. They're growing the grapes for the wine right there. Or for the champagne, I should say. Look at your boy just chilling. It's a beautiful life, you know what I mean? That's out there in Malibu, California. I was on this tour. Man, they got a whole like orchard like that. And then they actually got animals, like they got giraffes. I fed a giraffe one time. It was pretty great. Pretty great stuff, you know. Just showing you some inside on VACAY-Jay, because y'all don't really see the private side of my life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't really know that. My baby girl is graduating in a couple of weeks, fam, so get ready. I think I may show you a glimpse. Yeah, I'll show you a glimpse of my baby girl who went to the prom. You'll get a glimpse, and then I'm going to take it right off. But this is my baby girl right here. So proud of her. Look at my baby, my niece. You know what I mean? My niece, Lily, she's graduating. This is her prom. Her going to the prom. So congratulate my niece. Her name is Lily. I'm not going to give you a real name, but I call her Lily. You know what I'm saying? I'm Uncle JJ. She's Lily. That's my baby. A couple weeks, she's going to be graduating. And then her birthday, she will be 18. So fam, get ready for that. That's my baby right there. Congratulate her. Yeah. 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 What you say? What you say? What you say? Bree says, did they unalive off the guy at the end with the red hat on Ruthless? No, not yet. Next season. Next season. You talking about Obadiah? Next season. Yeah, next season. We got to find out what they're gonna do with him. Yep. The market says Clifton Powell's supposed to be a pastor with Lucille and BMF. Okay. We'll see how that goes. So, ooh, take me out with you next time. Okay. You wanna go to Malibu on the Orchard? Yeah. You got come to Cali, come to Vegas. Yeah, it's dope. It was dope. I ain't been in a minute, but it's dope, man. It's a dope ride. They put you on this like open truck. You know, they got the seats, open truck, and then they take you around. What they do is they take you to certain spots that they got like pigs and stuff like that, and then they take you to the sides like trees, and they explain to you that they grow this particular champagne in this particular area, and they give you the temperatures, and then they let you try it. Like you drinking all throughout the ride. So you buzzed, and you saying you feeding the animals. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool. So thank you for congratulating my baby girl. Yeah, I'm so proud of her. I remember holding her in the palm of my hand, man. Now she's gonna be 18 and graduating, going to the military. Man, you don't understand, fam. I mean, some of y'all may understand if y'all got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, man, and you basically raised them. Whew. Transitions, fam. We're gonna talk about that another time. We're gonna talk about transitions, but thank you for congratulating my baby girl. Gonna see her soon, so you're gonna see some footage, you're gonna see some pics. You know what I'm saying? The VACAY VIPs, the members will probably see them first. So become a member. It's all good. But yeah, man, it's transitions, man. We getting younger and younger while they getting older. They getting older. Come on, fam. This is where we're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Summer body is on the way. It's on the way, family. I'm working on it. VACAY-JayTV, you know what I'm saying? VACAY-JayTV. We working on that. We've been working on that all my life. I've been working on this all my life. We're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna see what happens with that one right there. Yep. So okay, here we are. Yep. B Mickey, Lamar. Yo, they better not mess him up. They better not mess him up. He better be the same. Look, he got rehab. He's rehab. He clean now, so I don't know. He may not act. I hope they don't mess him up. He may not act as wild as he used to act, yo. But I know he gonna be popping at somebody. He wants revenge, right? So he wants revenge on me. So I hope they don't mess him up. Please don't mess up Lamar. Please don't mess up Lamar. Okay? Like he's one of our favorite, if not the favorite character on BMF. Please don't mess up Lamar. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't mess up this character. Okay? Don't make him all soft. Don't, you know what I'm saying? I need him to be creeping. I need him to be across the street, standing there, looking at Meech, and then a bus goes by and he disappears. I'm gonna need that Lamar to be coming through, all right, when this comes out. When is this coming out? Is the date on there? June something, right? June something? Yeah. So that's next, family. That's next. Congratulations. Okay. Thank you. D73. Okay. DD73, you still here? Okay. Oh, she going to the Air Force, not the Army. Nah, she's not going into the Army. She actually going into the Marines. She was going to go into the Air Force, but she wasn't getting the answers that she needed. And then we got family that's in the Marines, so we're going to the Marines. Lamar could be like Marvin from Raising Canaan. Yeah. Well, he was. Before we start seeing, we said, oh, like Marvin? I thought you meant like Ronnie. I hope. We'll Before we met Marvin, yes, your boy was singing, and Marvin, we know him for snacks and doing the right. Well, you saying he might be the comic relief here? That's pretty deep. Thank you for sharing that, Jay. Thank you for sharing that. June 6th, okay. Lamar's voice. You like Lamar's voice? Support gaming, thank you. Yeah, hit that like button, fam. Hit that like button. Appreciate you. Hit that like button if you're on your phone. If you are on your phone and you tap the screen, you should see the light pop up. That's what I was told. Does it work? Does it work? If you're on your phone, tap the middle of the screen. You should see like a thumbs up pop up, something like that. Happy feelings in the air. Oh, it does. Okay, it does work. Okay. All right. That's how you hit the like. If you're on your phone, tap the screen, you'll hit that like. All right. Appreciate it. Tap it. Tap it. Keep tapping. I think the more you tap it, the more likes go up. I think so. I don't know. I don't know. But okay, so June 6th is coming out. I'll be in Florida then. So you may see me next to the pool, fam. You know what I'm saying? You know that vacay bod may have to come out for y'all. And I may do, my first thoughts, quick thoughts, whatever, with the vacay bod for y'all next to the pool while I'm up in Florida visiting my baby for a graduation. You never know. You never know, fam. You never know. Yes, I hope K9 comes back. I saw somebody mention K9. Shout out to my guy, Rayon Lawrence. Shout out to my guy, Rayon Lawrence, who plays K9. I think he's coming back. I hope he's coming back. You know what I'm saying? If this is going to be the last season, I hope he does come back, man. Lamar gonna save this show. I hope so. Or it is truly done after full. Yeah, but I thought this was the last one. I thought this was the last one. I thought this was the last one anyway. After that whole 50 and meets and all of that going back and forth, I thought this was the last one. I thought this was it, family. I thought this was it, y'all. I thought this was it. I hope it's it, because, okay, so if Lamar saves the show and it does do well, man, look, I'm going to have to go and be in Sinners 2, man. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. I'm going to be in Sinners 2, part 2. All right? Can you see me in the Sinners universe? You know what I'm saying? Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Vacay Saturdays, family. Definitely. Hey, look, if y'all ain't check it out, man, we had Elder Mother on our live, me and Tika. It was dope, man. We had a good time, man. Definitely check that out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all really love this show, man. The Godfather Harlem. Don't sleep on it, man. I'm going to be doing a recap, so look out for it tomorrow when it comes out tomorrow. Definitely follow that. Hit that like button, watch it, share it. I'm saying we need to get some numbers up on some Godfather Harlem. People need to watch this show. Yes, it's historic, but at the same time, it's good. It's good drama. You know what I mean? It's not Power. It's not BMF. It's none of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's actual like historical stuff. Before the BMFs and before the, the Powers and all this and that, this is where all this stuff came from. All this gangster stuff came from all of this. And the Italian stuff and the Sopranos and the, you know what I'm saying? So pay homage, son. Pay homage. Pay homage. You know what I mean? Pay homage, y'all. Pay homage. All right, what time is it? Man, okay, I got to go. I got to run. I got to go get some paper, man. Yo, it's been fun. It's been dope. Family, I appreciate y'all, for real. Shout out to the mods and the new mods. Congratulations, fam. Congratulations. Hold your boy down. I appreciate you. Definitely. I'm going to see y'all in the next live. If you just came through, if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay for your boy. Hit the like button. Tap the screen if you on your phone, because that gives the likes. Keep tapping the screen. All right. What do you say? I hope K9 returns. Bobby Trey would be a great villain. He would. Bobby Trey was dope. Thank you, Brees. Back at you. Appreciate that. All right. Y'all have a great Saturday, y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next live, probably on Monday, all right? Till next time, you know what it is. Salute.